All right, guys, just a very quick review of my first thoughts on the 2026 SeaDoo Explorer Pro 230s that I just brought home from the dealership. And they just are a good fit for the way I ride these days. We do long trips, like 120 miles in Lake Powell or something along those lines. So I really liked the way that these are set up. The Explorer Pros are kind of set up just to do that. I did a review on my Caravan trailer a little while ago. So getting it on the trailer from the dealership, that was a whole thing in and of itself. We took them up and put them down about 4 times with a forklift just to get the bunks perfect. All right, I'll show you that part of it because I'm kind of nuts about this stuff. When they put them on the trailer at the dealership, right, a lot of times I've had them in the past where they just throw them on there like any which way. And I'm like, look, these are going to be on here, and I'm riding all over the country with these things. So we got them on there pretty good where they're pretty flat. I like them just under this lip right here. It looks like actually when I take them off next time for service, I could probably go in like a 1/2 inch on that side. But I really wanted as much surface area on there as possible. And for the SeaDoos, having them just in that area right there is where I wanted them. But as you can see, these suckers are tight on the trailer. I didn't want a super wide trailer, so I had to put them over as far as I could on either side. It's going to be tight. When I'm putting them back on the trailer and it's a little bit of rough water, that's going to be an interesting thing. Anyway, with the new 2026 model, they of course got rid of the Garmin that used to be right here, and they now have this 10.25 inch screen, which is pretty cool. I'll show you that. But overall, I really just enjoy the look of this thing. I like this bar here. I think for pulling them up on the beach or just kind of handling them at the docks, that should be good. The windshield, right? That's new. I've never had a windshield before. You can take it off if you want to, but I think most of the time I'll keep it on just for those long rides, again, that we do. When you're doing 120 miles in a day, that wind really gets to you over a long period of time. So I'll probably leave those on. I like the cup holder. I'll probably put another one on the other side. Let's see here. What's I'm going to show here? So the back end, I took the seat off of this one so I could show you. We also still do wakeboarding, so it's got the place for the wakeboard tower. It comes with this bag, but this big dock, this big back end with the link system is pretty sweet. I can put 3 gas cans there, probably another 2 here, or a cooler, and this bag on top of that. And then you can take it off. And I took the seat off so I could show you what it looks like with it off. But there's just a ton of room back there. And we put chairs and like an easy up kind of thing back there, and coolers, and just we take all kinds of stuff with us. So let me get up here and I'll kind of show you the screen, which is what a lot of people want to see. I'm gonna climb up here without killing myself. So we'll take the key out of here because it stays on longer. You can turn it on without the key on here, but it stays on longer if you have it in. So we'll just kick that real quick. And this comes up. I'm still learning all the buttons and everything. I like how the buttons light up on the handlebars. That's pretty cool. I'll go ahead and click the confirm. And it's got a low fuel thing on there. You can see that. But they call these things on the right applets. So it's touchscreen. You can touch them and go into preferences and things like that. Let me see if I can do this. You touch this button down here. And you go to settings. Go back here again. Preferences. You got all of the preferences over there, which are pretty cool. And then I'm not going to use the buttons on the thing here. I'm still learning this. But if I go to gauges, click OK here, you can kind of see what it looks like. It's got water depth, which I didn't know. Of course, we're in my garage. It says we're in 8.5 feet of water. I'm not sure where it's getting that because it's only about 4 feet from the floor, but I'm assuming we're also going 1 mile an hour. All right. You can also change that if you put your finger on it, hold it, it goes to compass. Distance to empty. Time to empty. I'm sure that'll get better as it calculates, or just blank. So, I don't know, water depth is pretty cool. We'll probably keep it on that. But I'll probably mostly actually use it. We'll go to navigation. Well, let me see here. Navigation, there we go. And I'll have it built in here. You can use the BRP Go app if you don't have built-in navigation, but this Explorer Pro comes with it. So that'll be pretty cool. Looking at the space, everybody kind of knows what the new SeaDoo space looks like. Lift that up without hitting my garage. Man, that it doesn't come with the fire extinguisher or that safety canister, that's crazy. That is nuts. We have to buy that separate. You also have to buy, I just bought today the piece that comes in here that kind of makes an organizer there, but man, it does have a ton of space. And then the gas can there, of course. Both of these systems have audio, which is great. But come on, man, you're spending that much money, give us a fire extinguisher and the whistle and the other stuff that comes with it in there. So I'll detach the key here. Put that back in. But I don't know, just that's first impressions of it. You know, let me know if you have any questions. I haven't even taken it out yet. When I picked them up at the dealership, it was pouring rain, so that was the first thing I did, was bring them back in the pouring rain, and got a little bit dirty. So, but anyway, put your questions in the comments. I'm happy to answer any of them, even though I haven't taken it out on the water yet. I'll let you know. More videos to come. Thanks.